Alright, back again. It's time to build more factory, yeah? Today, I'm going to be doing things out of order. I'm going to work on the north factory to start with. And here's my reasoning. Today's big task is to set up the mall. And this will completely exhaust my bots. Just will blow through the batteries and they'll have to recharge. And while that's happening, I'll work on the south factory. And then, when I come back up, my bots will be ready to work again. They will stop. They will have stopped being so incredibly lazy. Here, get this out of here. Get all of this out of here, guys. Come on. What? There's no stone draw at the moment. That's why it's not working out. We need a lot of room in our inventory. Because we have to put down a whole lot of buildings. We need more of this, right? No, we don't need any of this today. None of that. Need some of you. Don't need you. We need a lot of everything else. We need every single one of these and more. Oh wait, it's filling me up with stuff. Here we gotta turn logistics off. Well, this is unfortunate. It's gonna stuff me full of stuff I don't want. I should have been more conscious of that, I guess. He says for the God knows how many time. Alright, so good enough. The bots are just so eager. Bots just want to be my friend. They don't need those. Do need all of that. Need all of you. Probably gonna need that, right? Probably gonna need that, right? So we'll top up. And then what we need... Yeah, I acknowledge you. Even though I don't want another shed in my inventory. We need probably all of these. And then we need, again, all these outposts. Because I think we need a flat 100 of them, right? We have more over here. There, that's a flat 100. We have all of those and we'll get still more. We have hands. We need belt. Here. There was something I was going to put here, and that was that and that. Might benefit from that, but might not. Here, we're going to put this in a different box. Just a box for storage of stuff. I'm going to come back for that eventually, just not right now. What else? I need lots of belt. Core of this operation is belt, right? Alright, let's get to work. Bots off. Over here and... Oh, you're... Oh, don't... It's taking my stuff. It's taking my stuff away. I don't want you to make... I think it's... Ah, you stuffed full? Ah, it already turned it into more. This is nice, though. Yeah, let's see. Let's take a look. Where's... Oh, yeah. That's okay. And the thing is, we have many, many, many more bots waiting for us back home, which I just haven't brought up. So we're missing... It's like 20. So hopefully we'll get done with that before the end, too. But I have a whole lot of stuff to set up, and I have innovations to deploy. I have been working using my thinking meats in order to come up with what I hope will be improvements in all this. I think they're going to be interesting, and I'm going to talk about them. And I think you will enjoy it. So let's start right here. What we do here, we zoom out a bit. We want our blueprint. We want our belt blueprint. Not this one. We don't... Is this the one we want? Let's take a look. See, it enters on the right and then comes down. Doesn't hook up correctly right now, but we'll fix that. And that's broken, and we'll have to fix that as well. That's fine. Yeah, this is correct, right? As long as the belt is going south. I forgot to check on that part. Actually, shouldn't it be opposite of this? Is this in fact correct? Then it comes over. Like, shouldn't we be doing this instead? Like, is this in fact not correct even a little bit? I think we want these, not these. And I don't here. So at the first curve, it comes up and then over, and then the first curve right here is down and to the right. And if we look around right here, well, wait. Yeah, it's down and to the right. And so what we want is it will come this way, sure, and it will come down, but now it's to the left. Everything is reversed. Okay, so these are not the right blocks to put down. So zip, 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 zip. Do we have anything that does this? Yes, this. But it is not, it has incorrect polarity, right? So it looks like I'm redoing all of the, like, here's the problem, right? I could copy this, but then it's got all sorts of instructions all over it, which I suppose is probably easier to remove than anything else, right? So I'll have to change all of that and scrub all of this clean. And then copy paste it, I guess. That's probably the easiest way to do this. It's only like 6 tiers, right? It's just a bunch of flushing all of this. No. We gotta do it now or else the bots will get in. And they're not shy about work. They are far more diligent than I am. There. Nope. Nope, friend. Can I see if I just mouse over? Fortunately not. I'll have to check this again on my way up. That's fine. It's not hugely burdensome. Oh, wait. That should have been not there either in this. Like, you don't need that. That's coming from right there. What you up to about that? It was never... Huh. Well, glad we caught it. Glad we have impact crushers. Impact crushers are nice. And we have to continually audit all this. Okay, don't get distracted. All those are obviously no longer requesting anything. So that's good. Check all this. Check all this. And then we have to remember to copy this and shove it in the blueprint book. Because I don't want to have to do this again, right? Ah, there's another one. This is why we check again, right? Don't check once when you can check twice. Don't check 50 times because that is disordered thinking. So right there and over. Then we are completely hooked up, right? This is good. This is, in fact, more than good. It's great. And then it's going to come back. And it's going to do the exact same thing again. And then it's going to end up right here, ready to go across into this next block. But right now we're going to curve it back down. Then we're going to do something special right here. Or probably right here, maybe. I don't know. We're going to do something special, probably right here. And it will be pretty okay, I think. So it's time for ye old manifestation wave. Let the bots do the work for me. Here, I can help a little bit, right? As all the bots start screaming, no, no, don't try helping. Bad things happen when you help. I should have gotten more power poles. So we're just gonna wander around. Alright, so how are things over here? Any breaches? Any issues? Everyone's got artillery shells, right? Things going fine? It shouldn't be hard at all to just push again. And then if we do that, we might as well clear out all this. It's like all of this will become factory one day. Yeah, this is why we're doing it in two parts, because it's just going to utterly murder the all the charge of all these bots. They just don't have the flight time to put down 4 city blocks of all this all at once. Personally, I blame the engineer. Tech is cranking along. Very happy to see that. And then we'll get the AUG upgrade. I'll just give more AUGs. Just more AUGs is a great goal. See, we look like already at halfway charging. Yeah, we'll probably do 2 blocks and then do the south factory and then move north again. Oh, almost done. Now we have to blueprint this. Because I'm pretty sure this isn't the last turn of the mall. You go right there. It's immediately your time to shine. Right there. Off you go. Well, wait a second. This doesn't have to exist. So nobody worry about that, please. I'm just stand in the middle, radiating order and love for all of my fellow creatures. Except for biters, and definitely except for trees. I figure I'm going to have to crack open this well and then pipe the crude all the way down here. I would love to find crude oil. Like, isn't there a way to just make crude oil? It's not a good formula. Like something like this. Coke and manure gives you a little crude oil. That's an interesting recipe. Yeah, this recipe. One, I can't do it. It's just crude oil wherever you want it in exchange for materials. And we have this recipe, which is terrible. And we have this recipe, which is still terrible. I mean, it is trading that which is finite. No, that which is infinite for that which is finite, but still. Not really something I'm interested in doing right now. That generator just needs to catch up. Because maybe I can do one more. In fact, I'm going to do one more. But I won't be able to do the 4th. The bots will go on strike. And then we will shift south. And then we'll come back and finish the job. Oh, wait. Can't do that, right? There we go. Can do this. And then after I finish all the chores in the south, and I finish the mall off, and I finish off the little special something I have in mind, that should hopefully help the sushi belt perform a lot better. I am going to then configure this entire mall. I need to especially build all the Mark II oil supply stuff. Like the light oil refinery, the cracking unit, the heavy oil refinery. I already have destructive distillation columns. Yeah, they're starting to run into trouble. And we are at a flat 0. So the batteries are out. It's just whatever charge is in the roboports now. And that will not last. Oh, we're out of just base materials. And lots of stuff, actually. So, oh, okay, let's just finish this off, and then we'll go get the rest, and then we'll finish this off. Aren't I in Roboport range right now? No, there's no bridge. Alright, well, I'm not going to put that in quite yet. Let's go stand in the middle and let our bots attend to us here. Pity they can't just bring me electricity. Like, I did check and see if particle accelerators can charge Nexalit batteries. So I could go and just swap these out and have them get recharged, but no, it doesn't work. They only get charged in the equipment grid, which is not great in my opinion. I mean, not the worst, but it does not align with my present goals and is thus hateful. These are on the way, 50 on the way, 45 on the 32 on the way. Still have some automated factories. Alright, thanks guys. Maybe I do have to bring the other bots up. This is getting real slow to restore me. Don't have any over there, so... Yeah, the sushi belt is working okay, but it's prone to streaking. I will try to illustrate this concept in a bit here. Right now, and it's only going to get worse because of kind of the structure of the sushi belt. The way that all of it is loaded up right at one point, but it's consumed at many, many different points. This brings structural problems that must be accounted for or dealt with. And I think I have a pretty decent solution. Okie dokie. And I think for the south factory, I'm going to need smelters. I'm going to need Mark II chem plants. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to put in the last block. The bots would go on strike. And in addition to that, I don't have the automated factories. So we're going to have to take a little bit of... Oh, what's this? I never hooked this up correctly? Oh, I never did. Sloppy of me. So this is going to come over like this and up, 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 up. And then right here, like that, will connect. And then up, 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 up. Right there. And then connect. And then again, up, 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 up. And we just continue following the pattern. And then not up, 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 but over, 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 over. All right. Almost there. Then we have to pick a chem sci tech to do. Wait, look at this. Look at this streak of stainless on the belt. Don't look at the rubber. The rubber is a mistake all on its own. But I want that broken up a lot more. Like, we want to see... Like, I think there's a whole streak of boilers right here. And that's suboptimal. Guys, you are launching yourself in the wrong direction. Thank you. Anyway, I should probably scrape off a lot of the lamps. They're probably hurting a lot more than I'm giving them credit for. But it's a problem for a bit. Alright, switching gears. What I need is all my stuff. Now, after that, I'm going to need smelters. Did I actually bring in the smelters? No, I'm being dumb. I am persisting in being very unintelligent. Smelters are in alt energy? Smelt. Oh, you're in raw ores. Raw ores. Right here. Oh, what's going on? I'm not being dumb. I have been dumb. You aren't offering your services to the rest of the factory. That is going to have to change. Anyway, while I'm also here, I need a whole bunch of chem plants. That's not this box, this box. Alright, you're coming with me. Oh, we're gonna fill up. Help me. Help me. I need to get rid of these radars. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. Goodbye. I'm done. Actually, I can get rid of both these things, right? The labs and the radars. They'll just be taken to where they're needed. Because they're in a provider chest, right? And that's what provider chests do. Alright. So... you, my friend, need a boofer chest to be regulated and get the casting machines out. No, wait, I already have that. I need the opposite of that. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I speak nonsense. Foreign tongues which know nothing but lies. Alright, good. You guys take those. Then also here. I don't need that many. I only need 5. Alright. Let's go ahead to the south factory and start taking care of our chores. And today, I have a few things to do. Then we'll be back in the north factory. Just have to remember to gas up before I come back. Hopefully I'll have enough juice in the tank to squeeze out one more city block. But the first thing I want to do today is increase iron nextlet production, since the inputs are now once again no longer an issue. Oh, and of course I have inventory problems, right? Anyway, so here, we'll dispose of this properly. We will do this properly. I don't want to use the bots for this because they're resting. This speed bump, which is a structure that dates from a outdated philosophy of our forefathers. Back when we defended the outmost reaches of the base, and now this was once the outmost reach, right here. Way, way back in prehistory. Again, these historic structures I'm ripping down really should be preserved for future generations to look and marvel at, but instead we're just ripping them down, moving them on. Which way are we even going? Are we going north or south? I have to believe we're going north, right? Yeah, even though we don't need it at all. Right, so we're headed north, and I need a little more room, please. A little more room, please and thank you. Okay, thanks, bye. The terrible cost of this is, of course, tin ore in our inventory, which we now cannot deal with. Okie dokie. We all saw this coming, right? We knew this was our terrible fate. So, am I once again full? Help me out just a little bit. And I will go deliver this ore up to where it might be appreciated. And then I have to get rid of all this military hardware. Probably just run it over to the artillery box, right? There. That is waste ore. I declare it is wasteful to have that ore. Now we just jog on over to the military box, which is below the artillery shells. Are we making monolayer? We can almost certainly add a couple more of these in. Just not right now. Oh, we're even making vat brains. That's good. Military box. You may have this. No, wait. There's a better place to put this, right? That is shoving it in this dinosaur's pockets. So it might be recycled and born anew as a better, firearm. More to the point, we're going to be working down here a little later because we have to get uranium bullets started again. And the only problem there is we haven't provided an adequate ash out Again, this is dating back to my first encounters with spoilage. So I am not performing at my peak right here. But anyway, that's a problem for not right now. Is a problem for right now. Putting down these additional smelters. What we want to do here, I think this guy, you can probably be convinced to jump the entire way, right? Through the magic of multi-purpose pipes. Yeah. Alright, so completely out of our way. I've been saving this block forever to increase Vilroy production. And guess what? Turns out, not needed, friends. What is needed, however, is more... I suppose this is what we need, right? We need more iron timming. I suppose this is what we need, and we're going to have to make it work somehow. That's fine. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is using, you guys are supposed to be resting. Yeah, and see, now we've just hit the protest stage. That was using everything we got. We're done now, boss. You should have appreciated us while we were still here. That is fine. Redo the power situation. We should honestly be only putting down one of these, right? Is this lined up? Why do you have no power? Why does all of this have nothing in it? Oh, because it's actually not a line that's being used. Okay. Makes sense. Got it. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a problem all along. I don't like seeing pipes destroyed. It's over here, right? Yeah. We're going to have to do something about this. What that will be, I do not know. We have plenty of diesel. Stop complaining. Alright, so what we need to do... You are not quite right. Great. So this is the kind of world I can look forward to if I ever terminally offend the bots. Back to this. I remember playing the game like this. It's terrible times. Having to do everything myself. No longer having the bots to blame all of the errors on. Now the mistakes are mine alone. And that's intolerable. I can't live like that. No one would watch that. That's just embarrassing. I'd be disowned by my family. They'd refuse to acknowledge one who is... Calling it even creative is too much. Just incompetent. An incompetent engineer. Man of disorganized mind and soul. Could not even get this right. Oh no, we got a problem here, don't we? How can I convince you not to irritate me? Okay, we're going to move this entire line. So you come all the way out to here. Like this. This is how you will be convinced not to inconvenience me. Great, that's one. I guess that's all we need. So you come out to here. You come out to here. And down we go. And once again, down we go. I know it would be better if I used the tin. I put one over the tin ore, but I don't want to pick up everything. A big question for you guys. Why are you all saying you don't have any fuel? When your friends up north have fuel, that's clearly fuel. Oh, you need to be like that. Okay. Oh, you're probably all facing the wrong way, aren't you? Nice. Super cool. There you go. Just because I flipped it, right? I flipped it for real. Okay. So the AUG upgrade is with us. We might as well just take that now. The sawdust, I'll review all that in a second. For right now, I want something advanced. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I simply can't. Oh, that's... Yeah, we're going to get this. We're taking a detour. This is going to directly help everything, so let's just do that right now. You're cranking, you're cranking. We can check this off. Alright, so, what was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, AUGs. We had decided, right here, that first off, the glowing mushrooms upgrade, which just improves AUG power, doesn't do nearly enough, and I mean not even close to enough. So no, we're not doing this. This is just too weak. We use a lot of AUG food in everything, and this is look how good this is. It's like AUG food is basically free. It doubles the amount and simplifies the recipe. This is really good. Yeah, it's real good. Oh, just looking at how it's doubling the recipe. Oh, do I want this? I use a lot of AUG food, but it's not that hard of a recipe. And this is what I'm looking. This is the future. It makes it a little more awkward to make AUG paddocks. Just a little bit. It's not a huge problem. Okay, it's kind of a huge problem as it gets more and more advanced waste products. Waste rare earth ore. It has arrived. Waste oil sand. It has arrived. But the key is it's 35% productivity, and I'm planning to fuel the north base mostly off of AUGs. So, yep, that's what we're doing. Now we just gotta take a look up here. So I think we might have just blown a hole in the system somewhere. Because right there, AUG paddocks. Have you been changed? Yes. Okay, it has been changed. And so this is going to have output, which I'm not going to enjoy. And then you are soil. What is it? Soil, sand, and stone. Sand. Stop doing this to me. And you are stone. And I'm going to have a dinosaur dedicated to mucking this out as it gets made. Where are you getting the dirt from? Why didn't I bring in even more dirt? This might be another problem of stuff being broken up on the belt. Anyway, don't look at that. It's not a huge problem. Look at this instead. Only you don't have a long inserter for some reason. Why is that? Alright, so, and this is adding some substantial pull on liquid power, which will need to be monitored, but for right now isn't an enormous issue. Next check. Next thing to do, I have in my notes, sulfuric acid has water problems, which is one of those terrifying statements. We just don't have enough. This guy's working as hard as he can. It is not enough. So, pump jack. Oh, that's nice. Just click and have. Now we have the problem of where we put this. I'm probably going to put it right here. Find a spot. Nobody worry. I know nobody here is actually worried. Everyone knows it's going to be okay. This is kind of miserable, but I'll leave it right where it is. Pump jack, where are you? So you are going to be inserting water into the system, and I think after that we're even going to give a bonus. That I picked up all of those Mark II chemical plants for a reason, and that's to even increase sulfuric production still farther. So, where are you? Just bang. What do you mean? Why can't you just upgrade that? Oh wait, you are a Mark II. Oh. I'd already done this, at least in part, before. Oh, okay. That's fine. Still more will be more better. So I know we're having sulfuric issues. You can see it right there. And right there, and right there. This probably won't change the world when it comes to sulfuric consumption. It'll be a bit better. We'll look at a graph in a second. And also look at a graph of iron nextlet. This is a problem. And that's probably not a problem for today. We need a better way of making the ore mixture. The method we have right now is not cutting it. You have everything you need. You can be sped and or prodded. Alright, take a look. Iron nextlet. So we were creeping along at like 60 a minute, something like that. Now here we are up at like 80 a minute. 85, touch 90. Yep, that looks like we added on 50% more. Perfect, right? Next. We're gonna hope that works. Uranium bullets, ash out. Right. We have to actually take this problem directly. And then we'll make uranium bullets again. And with that, we can properly manage. Why is nothing happening here? Especially now that I put an extra demand on Timmy. We're full of froth. Out of lime, I bet. No. Why? Why stop? No fish oil. What? What? Oh, I suppose you would be correct. Fish have stopped. I don't understand this. Shouldn't this have always, and I mean always, prioritized fish egg production? This is like the third time it stopped. Alright, don't look at that. We'll go fix that in a second. Then the world will slowly come back online. But like that structure I made should have never had problems, right? How could it ever have had problems? It was directing fish to be used for fish eggs with preference. Okay, irritation rising. World not as I would wish it. Urge to cover the world in artillery rising. Alright, so there's solution numero uno. Now, solution dos. Right here. Again, this is dating from when I knew nothing about nothing. Like the full horror of the spoilage had yet to pierce my thick protective skull, saving me from the horror of what was about to happen. So this is now going to start moving, and now we get actual... You're going to have to clean out too. Yep. So we're getting there. Alright, check this off. Check on it later. Fish oil, what the... Like, what is going on? So we have to actually look at the problem and try to figure out what happened here. Because on its face, this is baffling. Like, the fish come out on this line, and they exit on top, and then they get moved into fish eggs. Like, the only way this makes sense is if the fish eggs all rotted, and it was on a continual rotation of eggs being made, rot, eggs being made, rot. And the fish, well, that doesn't make sense either. Because these guys have eggs. You don't have any lamps. Oh. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, okay. Alright, a lot more sense now. We're missing an ingredient. We don't have any glass, question mark? Okay, getting confused. Getting confused and angry. Confused and angry. So it looks like we are having problems here. What is the name of my pain? Is the name of my pain insufficient quartz in? Because I know we were also drawing off of this, and I stopped this. Is that what the actual problem is? Quartz, right here. Now I could go get better crystal miners, right? That would help. I could also get the other crystal mine online. This isn't... I mean, that seems like a better thing to do, even though it conflicts with the monolayer plan I just had. I don't have enough belt. What we would have to do is drag this up here, along here, which we could do. Just drag it north, and then have it join in right here. This is far from impossible. That's the actual problem, isn't it? It's because this guy is stopping because you don't have enough material in. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Go get more red belt, come back, add in more quartz, and then try to be happy, right? What makes me happy is this is going for it. 43, 42 science a minute? How? Is it just abnormally... I suppose it's a 60 second when it's all the others are longer than 60 seconds. Like they're 90 seconds base now, maybe 120. Thanks guys. I'm on a mission. Just everyone, please give me space. I didn't even know fish oil was a problem. That was something I just stumbled into. As one does when one makes the mistake of looking at the factory. If I would have just closed my eyes, this upsetting thing would have never happened, right? I would not be upset, and therefore the world would be a better place. That's how it works, right? But luckily, we have a fairly... We were caravanning this stuff around. I don't know why I chose to do that. Output priority to the left, please. There. That should make sure that we have enough material in. So we're going to go right along the belt's the walkway's edge. Why? I don't have a reason for you. figure it'll be slightly easier, I suppose. Alright, here we go. Finally reveal ourselves. Moving. Yeah, it is in fact easier for us. I made a correct decision, for once. Here. Maybe this will give us enough glass, but also possibly we're still not going to have enough glass. So I'm going to have to consider that, yeah. Or I can just consider nothing and just build wildly and pretend this is all according to plan. That's a lot more in character, don't you think? Especially for the South Factory. Ah. So fish were stopped because we did not have a critical ingredient in. That I understand. That is normal. Hopefully now, in a bit, this will re-equilibrate and glass will make it through the system again. Because right now it's just all getting scooped up. Look. Friend has arrived. Are we going to be overwhelming this? Do I have to put in a red belt? I mean, probably not, honestly. We'll monitor the situation. Just not right now. Alright, so check. Now I have a sodium hydroxide problem down south. That is over here. Are you out? How is that possible? No, really, how is that possible? You're attached. You're attached to the mining fluid right there. I see it. It's right there. It's for real. It's full up. Oh, no, put it back. I was wrong. Sorry. No, really, what's your problem? Am I crazy here? What is the issue? You have the syngas. Oh, you need drill heads. Oh. Oh. So this guy needs to move faster. Oh. We've robbed too many drill heads. That's not what I want to see. Alright, so we're going to split this. Fitty. Then some sneak through, right? Maybe this would run out at some point. Like, what's this supposed to be right here? This is empty belt. I don't think it matters, right? No. Alright, I don't know. That was probably normal. Don't look at it. Once again, I'm allowing problems to enter into the world. I don't see a problem here. Chlorine is 100% packed up. Which is tentatively a good thing? The only problem is we are perhaps at the single farthest point from the chlorine venting device. Yeah, this couldn't keep that up. We just burnt through all our Pi-Site too, because it was going so fast. Alright, that's fine. Chlorine venting. The terrible machine lurks here, right? No. No, right here, yes. You are not going. So what we have here is a situation where we have a waste production of chlorine is not making it to the ultimate vent, which is why we are architecting the entire north base like we are, to avoid these situations. Alright, so this underflows to 50%. Maybe we can turn that up to 100%. 200%. So you're just always going. Maybe that's gonna be a problem. Alright, so this goes this way now. And we're getting really close to the overflow, so... And then right here, this underflows to 20% here. And this... Well, you're never... This isn't going to work, my friends. This should be... Well, this should be attached right over here. Because this is another primary producer. It's like the primary producer. It's the gut processing unit, right? No. Huh. Okay, right here. This is the primary producer. So right here, and this is us coming up, we should be bypassing this. Right. Let's go do something about that. Let's go do something different. And then afterwards we'll complain about how it all went wrong. Blame the devs. It's a fun game. Let's go do that. What our problem was explained clearly not a second ago. Right here, right here, right here. And we join in right here, and we have two distinctly different natures. We have primary production right here, and we have secondary production right here. So we're going to confuse ourselves in the future. What we're doing right now is we are confusing ourselves because we have all this chlorine lines going around. Surely there has to be a more compact way of doing this. Why don't I just remove some of these pipes? I can hear myself saying that even now. Like, that seems entirely rational. I wonder why this belt is empty. You think that's something I need to care about? Alright, so now the secondary line pumps directly into here and allows this overflow line to work. So what is this? What am I even looking at? Again, I have opened my eyes. Oh, it's a seaweed line. Doesn't mean anything. Alright, check this off, right? And that should bring me to the end of everything I need to care about here at North Factory. Alright, chlorine being vented. Chlorine is not our problem. Our current problem is nothing. We have no problem there. Alright, so check on bullets. Bullets being made again. The future of the factory is secured. Next, check on fishes. We're probably not seeing anything here yet, right? Because we need the glass to get all the way down there, and that's a long journey. But right now we are backed up. We are working at max speed. And if we need more glass, then we need to just increase all of this. But, oh, that's not what I want to see either. Okay, alright. Next problem. Next problem, friends. What are you even running off of? Where is this going? Gasoline. Are we low on gasoline? We in fact are completely low on gasoline. How are we doing on diesel? We're not doing great on diesel either. The entire ecosystem is a problem. I need substantial help. I could power it off high distillates or something. We have a lot of high distillates. Here, let's try that. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is a terrible idea. But I'm gonna go do it. Because I don't know why. I'm just gonna try it. Because I like to try things that are different sometimes. So, our situation over here at glass. And that is periodically, I think I can fuel all of this, I mean all of this, off a high distillates line. Because we're burning a lot of it. There's low distillates. That's kind of the same thing, right? I don't think we're burning as much low distillates as we are high distillates. Right? I'm certain we are burning a little here and there. I have no idea. Low distillates are also being burned. I don't know. Guys, maybe I should do a sushi belt with this, right? A sushi pipe. And just try that. It'll be a high and low distillate mixture. It'll just be distillates. And what we want is to come here with the low distillates. Like that. And we just... okay. There you go. I force it through. Oh, and this is not going where I think it is. Didn't I do this before? I'm pretty sure I did do this before, and it's going for something else entirely. Alright, that's fine. It's taking some stress off gasoline. This is all very scrabbly. That's the line I want. Alright, never mind. There's high distillates right there. High distillates. And now we try this. And of course we do this game again. There we go. We'll see if we can support this. This burns 24 seconds. At very least, that should be shutting off just the vent. That's a more efficient use of power, right? So low distillates. Are you dropping? So hard to tell, right? High distillates are dropping pretty rapidly. Again, so hard to tell, right? Not being vented anymore, that's for sure. All this coke oven gas is a lot of hot air, isn't it? Well, I mean, it's not flowing. Oh, yeah, it is flowing. Maybe I should be harvesting that. Maybe I should be living my life differently. Looks like they're both kind of steady for right now. Maybe they can handle this. Glass now flowing down. Fish should start back up, though they might have to be manually restarted because the fish eggs might have rotted out. So let's just make a note to look at that. Fish eggs? Question mark. Here, we'll check on it now too. But otherwise, we're going to refuel and finish off our work in the North Factory. Yeah, there's fish eggs rotting. Yep. Yeah, it is all going to rot out. So I guess we have to manually reboot this. So how can I automate this so this doesn't happen in the future? I suppose we have to reserve fish until we know we have all of everything, right? Like, it should not take fish from the weir up here unless it knows. It knows for a fact those eggs can be consumed, right? Alright, there's the glass coming in, finally. And then it'll be made into lamps. And hopefully those will make it through and not get caught. Probably experiencing the same problem over here, right? Oh, you don't even have any fish meal venting. how much do I care about this? We're gonna not... Oh, okay, I guess we're gonna do this. And this is the extent of how I care today. This is the most of it. Congrats, guys. So I have to go grab one more stack of fish and restart that. Okay, here we go, lamps being made again. Some of those will drift down. Some of those will eventually use those fish eggs we just ordered. And hopefully in many years, many, many, many years. How long do fish eggs last? 30 minutes? That should definitely be enough time. I came up here for a purpose. And that was to shove in more fish here. Oh, I suppose I could have gotten them. Why is this stopped up? Why is this the way it is? Why have you not blessed the world with more fish? Why? Why is this the way it is? Then it comes here, you're stopped, you won't let the fish out. Like, okay, this is kind of what I have to do, right? Oh, you're just stopped forever. Oh, so this was just broken. Right now, you have to read ingredients. So this was just never, ever, ever set up correctly. Why aren't you reading the contents and see there's 50 fish right there? Oh. It goes the other way. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I have no explanation for this. Here, stop. Just run. I don't care. Release the fish. The world needs fish. I don't understand. I don't have to understand. I'm sure there's logic associated with that made sense to some person at some point in time. No, that is not a time for right now. That's not what's happening today. This is all just crazy talk. Alright, so the lamps are making their way over. All they have to do is get right here, and then the fish cycle will start again. Okay, I'm declaring this fixed. Goodbye. Declaring this almost done. That's nice. Let's refuel, and then head north, finish off the mall, put in that special logistics something. We're probably going to spend the rest of the episode just programming the new segment of the mall. And that's fine. I don't mind that at all. Right there. Just get rid of that. Take all that, please. Refuel. Right there. Right there. Right there. Good. Now we are ready to go. We have to change costume yet again, which is okay. And hopefully they have, they've made all of the yellow assemblers that I needed. The Mark 1, oh, they made a single one. That is probably not what I'm looking for, right? Yeah, that ain't it. So, get rid of those things. Probably just dump these out right here. That's trash. There's nothing to be done with that. I really wish I could take it apart. That's not a semantic of this mod. Alright, so what we need is more belts. We have the hands. We probably have those. We have to get rid of all these guys. Not necessary. None of these guys are necessary. Oh, I have drill heads. That's a problem. Can I just Do we have such a thing as waste drill heads? No, because we're not making them natively. That'll get fixed eventually, right? So, unfortunately, I hope to find a whole lot of automatic factories. Automatic assemblers already made. It is not so. These small parts? For real? Give that to me, give that to me. Just burn all my material to get the things I need. Haha, too slow. Out of small parts again. We can help that. Oh, we're out of small parts for real? And that's because we have iron deficiency in our lives. Some are being made right now, but they're all, or most of them are going straight into engines. So, unfortunately, we're pretty far from getting refining up and going. So, this is just kind of a problem. I don't want to import small parts from the south. No, not you. Over here. Yeah. Here, just go hope it gets better, right? We're gonna kick that can down the road. We're gonna deal with this later, my friends. 100% confirmed as a problem for another day. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ah! Still too slow. Not that one. One got away. Come back here, you. Alright. Let's see if I have enough juice in the tank to set up all of this. Oh, right there. Koopy. And then past. And then the bots go. And we just stand here and we supervise. It's the best thing we can do in this situation. How are we doing on fish again? Should really row fish up here. Okay, good. The fish cycle has once again restarted. But it's going to take a long time for the lamps to penetrate. Yeah. That's fine. The fact that it's going is all that's required. The plates are overwhelming, and now it's another problem. Okay, great. No, actually it's still plate glass. Probably corresponding to someone emptying out the glass bin right here. Alright, so looks like these fuels are actually holding up, which is a little surprising. I'm just going to stand right here while you guys work, right? Anyway, look again. High distillates were just being vented, but now they're doing something useful, so it'll extend. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. Maybe that's why. So low distillates are... Here, we're going to go... Okay, we need 3 more. We're going to fix this. We're going to go back down. We're going to try to make a sushi pipe. Cursed be the idea. So that's 1. I need 2 more. Oh, okay. Okay, run away from these guys. They're not on my side. They want to make me pay taxes. And what's my convention for this? Doesn't look like I really have one. Oh, put him in a corner. Like so. Alright, there. That connects it all together. Let's do one of the great cursed structures of 2.0. The sushi pipe for fuel. I do not endorse this practice. I think this practice is silly. However, I will do it. The pursuit of power I shall stint for nothing. Alright, so what we have right here is low distillates in abundance and high distillates which are struggling hard. So what we'll do, we will underflow you, right? And then we'll do this. Well, we don't want to ever backflow it. So, let's set this both up right here so we can see what we're doing. So you will be underflow less than 20. Right there and right there. You will be right like so. Actually, we'll hook you up beforehand. And then like so. And then in with the low distance. There. So we should have a mixture, right? It should take from both as required. Maybe I should have done it back here, and so it would have both of these working on that. So have we actually managed to perform this trick? Low distillates, low distillates, low distillates. So in theory, some of them should be on high distillates, right? Or it should alternate, I guess. I do not know how this will work. So we go back and look. I should probably put tanks, like right here, for both of them. So that it doesn't flip-flop so badly, you know? Like just little buffer tanks. So that the high distillates can build up, so when it flips over, and it will flip over. Like this is running dry right here, so this is falling. Yeah, look at it fall. It's at 12. Nope. Back up. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1. Out. High distillates filling up from this tank. And now this tank starts filling up. And this will eventually be exhausted. But this tank is now filling. And so it will just alternate back and forth here, right? I mean, that's the hope. Alright, let's just pretend this is fine, right? Once again, pretend everything is okay. Close your eyes and smile. Let's go add in the new segment of the mall. And let's begin programming the mall. And honestly, that's about all I want to do for today. Anything else is going to be bonus up here. Thank you. I'm just going to get mobbed. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I love you too. Right there. Everyone, everyone, everyone. Alright. This is enough affection. I feel appreciated. Thank you, everyone. What I need to do is first... Well, no. First we have to switch it in up here. No, down here. Down here. Okay. Look at the streakiness of those boilers. That should be evenly distributed, and it is not. So this is what we have to do. And you leap over and that way. So we do this. And we really should just pull the lamps off the belt somehow. Like, I don't know how, just somehow. They're taking up so much space and generally making me look like an idiot, which is a more immediate concern. do this? Oh, I can't. I get all the way to the walkway. Okay. Wood. Over. And then we bring it all the way to here. And here we go. And we're also going to do that thing I was talking about. So, the problem is streakiness. And that everything... Are we actually hooked up correctly? With the ingredients all clumping together in one point on the belt, and I suppose I could have sent the camera up here to look at this, and then not. It takes a full cycle of the belt in order for that to serve any particular point. Why are you not going? This might be why. Ah, yes. I remember you. My friend. So this place doesn't exist, right? It exists technically, but not practically. Oh, so it just completely took out one unit. Okay, call reserve. You are sufficiently polite. You are okay. I have no problems with you. Now... okay, so my plan is to introduce some differential journey times. What I'm going to do right here is we're going to split off. This is going to split off... Oh, wait, what? This breaks the... How? How does it break it? It should be on both sides because it's a loop. Because it's a loop. Alright, let's follow, follow, follow. Oh, wait a second. Didn't I have it and all belts too? Oh, this is going to cause me problems. Alright, right there. This is actually a very good just test for usability. Or, okay, so something wasn't connected right here. Ah, this would have caused me problems. Okay, good. Good, good, good. But, ooh. Alright, hold on. Hold on. You. Shouldn't it be hold all belts? But it's not, I suppose. Oh, that's a problem. Because anything that's on my little side quest right here won't be considered part of this? Is there a way for me to actually hook it up too? I did not realize this. What's that thing? God. If my reflexes ever get a little slower, I'm going to be in such huge problems. Like, you're telling me that this, if I do this, it's going to cut off even if this works? Oh, that's so disappointing. Because what I wanted to do is send half the belt on a much longer journey than other half of the belt and enforce a differential journey that will spread everything out over time. But I guess I don't get to do that. Because there's no way to include this belt and branches? Huh. That's really disappointing. That doesn't do anything. None of these things should do anything. This doesn't matter at all. Because if I put them on another belt and have them take a long time on that, that's just going to cause more things to be put on the belt. But I guess it will be a kind of even sort of effect. Dare I do this? Dare I try? Dare I reach for the stars? Read belt contents, all belt. Directly connect. Belts are cut on side loading and inside of splitters. Side loading. So I could do this. And then we go on our journey, right? And then we get hooked up again right here. Right? It would be something like this. Just a nice journey. Just wasting time. That's all we're doing right here. Wasting time. Then over. And we're taking a tour of this block. And we come up, and it's like we look at the belt again. We turn away. And we come back. Oh, it really sucks that everything on this belt is not included. I suppose I could bridge it into the network, right? Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. It's still not going to do anything for this little strap. Well, actually, we can make this all work, right? In theory and in practice, we can make this work. Everyone hold on. Just hold on. Not right now. We'll be back. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I had exactly, and I mean exactly enough belt to do that. Down to the tile. Wow. Alright, anyway. I have plans. These plans involve getting more everything, and then also going and getting windmills. Adding more power to the factory. More power and more bots. I'm gonna get both of those things. Because I really should get better here. We don't want these quite yet. Everyone keep your stuff to yourself. I'll be back. I'll be back. Everyone just hold still. There's a plan afoot. An unexpected complication has arisen, yet I feel I might have a solution ready in hand. Glass is being made. Glass is being consumed. I think that was a pretty interesting solution right there. The sushi pipe is just such a degenerate solution to anything. Here, give me all these guys. Give me all 72. Wow, boys. That is some windmills. 100 would give me 2.5 gigawatts of average power. So this probably gives me like just 2 gigawatts of average power in my hands right now. Here, all you go in there. All you go in there. Yes, I'll be back. All you go in there. Now this is going to put a deficit of gearboxes down south. As that whole machine was stopped because it filled up. But now it's not going to be stopped. I should probably stick the windmills somewhere, right? That's probably alternate energy, right? I'm just going to stick a bunch here. Does it tell me how many bots are in the network? Oh yeah, there is. There's 1,352. That's pretty cool, right? Alright. I just going to continue high-fiving my buddies here. Then I'm going to put down a whole bunch of windmills. We're going to drag this across. I probably should pick one that's already correct, right? Like that one's not fully done. Like every time I see one that's not correct, I should just go fix that, right? Because it took me a second. Okay, it took me more than a second. It took me a distressingly long time to actually intuit the best way to arrange all of these power poles so that it makes the most pleasing pattern. However, I eventually got there, and that's what counts, right? Well, I got there before I died. And that's what counts, right? Okay, all this. You all come up. And you. Okay. So, now, what it is we do. Even didn't do it right here. How am I so very, very dumb? Alright, right there. Now, we may be ready, right? Let's go here. Put that there. This there. That there. Oh, it doesn't go here. That goes enough here. We'll figure it out later, right? Alright, everyone on the field. And the most important thing to all of this is this allows us to add in some logic. So what we want is to grab splitter and splitter. Splitter and splitter. And what we do is now red from here and also red to here. I want you to read belt contents, hold all belts. I want you to read belt contents, hold all belts. So while it's in the splitter, it is almost certainly going to be off grid, and that will add a little more of all material in. But that's not really what I'm interested in. I want to capture what is going on the longer walk. To do this, we have to feed it back into the other network, and then everything will be added together, right? That's how signals work. So this is actually an interesting solution. Not at all the handiwork of a madman. All right, so okay, now we actually have a problem because we really want to get in all of this as well, but it's not reading from a power pole, it's reading directly from the belt. And that's bad because we need to get this in here and in there for all these, and that's a lot of clicking. Well, I didn't set this up intelligently. I should have had a central one that's listening, and then all of them follow along. So maybe we have to purge ourselves of that sin right now. So let's see if I can completely disable the sushi belt. Like just completely and utterly disable you. I want to knock out power, right? I want... Because if I start messing with the logic of everything, well, maybe not. Here, let's try it this way. Red belt in, and this should be the one point where we read everything. Oh, don't enable disable. Okay, so that's right here. So we have this one rail, which we will endow with all knowledge, right? And we have to be careful that this never touches any of our alarm wires, which it absolutely positively will at some point. This is where I start wishing I could have blue wires and green wires. We are going to have to touch everything, but it should be a little less farrowing now. Okay, so we have now hooked up everything, and we want to rig it up so that every single one of these deciders, what we have put down, works off this pattern. Okay, the problem is there's a lot of dinosaurs. So if we read the signals right now, can we do that? It's got all this stuff. So dino, take a lap. Dino, take a lap. What we want, well, no, let's Make sure that everything is available first. Write down the entire network. Right, right. We're going to be doing a lot of this, unfortunately. It should be a little better in the end, because we'll have rewired everything to work on a central location. I mean, this is what I'm going to tell myself to convince myself that all of this is proper. Alright, so all of these are reading off of that. And what I have to do, we're out of small parts again. What I have to do now is I have to put this connection in, and this just doubles the amount of everything, because we're now reading from two places. So you go there, but I can break this new, break this connection, and then break this connection. And then if I read right here, it's putting iron plate on Byakua's. There wasn't enough iron plate. And we don't have enough small parts, and that's a problem I'm going to have to write down for another time. So we have to do this for every single one and not mess it up, or else it will flood the system. So that's great. But this is a dramatic simplification. So I guess I'm not too enraged as having to do this. It's also entirely my fault for not having done this intelligently enough in the beginning. This is definitely a better design. Dinosaur on your way. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next one or the one after that. We're going to have to find a way to solve this problem that won't make my higher intellect functions completely start failing on me. Okay, so all of this is good. I think it's good anyway. It's making a lot fewer circuit networks, which maybe that's good for the game. Hard to say. Dinosaurs, get out of here. Get out of here, dinosaurs. So, what to talk about while I mindlessly do this? This is not the worst and most embarrassing problem I have ever encountered. You have all witnessed much more embarrassing problems. All I have to do is adhere to this pattern over and over. Just concentrate. Not my strong suit. Absolutely not where I excel. I'm more of a everything's on fire, try to salvage what you can kind of guy. Mr. Dinosaur, take a lap. Mr. Dinosaur, take a lap. There, right there, there, and right there. And the factory will be a little better, perhaps. But it's definitely going to eat up enough time where I'm not going to be able to, probably not going to be able to even get the mall fully online today. I'm going to press for that. I haven't noticed anything suddenly vomiting a lot more material onto the belt. So that's a good sign. It's like they don't immediately spring to life, which would be a indication that I had not accomplished my goal properly. Perfect. I wonder if this is going to have any impact on performance, given that it's measuring from one point now instead of having a bunch of points measuring. I would think that would probably be true, right? But I have no idea how abstracted things are on the back. No. Okay, what happened? Alright. You should not be going at all. So, wait. This thing's broken. Yeah, because it has a signal it's latched onto of storage tanks. The storage tanks are right there. Alright, so, first thing we're going to do. We have a lamp problem, right? We're going to pull lamps off. And we're going to put them back here. And we're going to do the same thing with rubber. We're going to try to clean this problem. Rubber right there. And we will eventually come back and get rid of these once their respective crises has passed. Alright, you. That signal doesn't exist. So pick these up. This is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Alright, so now you're only latched on rubber. And because there's... Wait a second. 300, and right, there's 3,000. So, yes, now you can be turned back on. Okay, so, let's try this again, right? I knew these guys were messed up. Well, wait a second, how'd it get storage? You are that one? What's your job? What are you doing? Okay, so you're bringing me more rubber. So that was the correct guy. Okay, got it. Right there. Maybe it shouldn't be... Well, it's fine. This is just fine. There's no problems with this. Please reduce this number. We do not need so many lamps. Please and thank you. So this will... This looks right. So we're just going to pretend I did this correctly. Maybe we're not even pretending very hard. But we'll take a look at the numbers of items on the belt after I'm done with this area. And then either celebrate or weep as appropriate. Right there. There. Good. Again, it's not leaping to life on me. Then, nope. Then, nope. Then, the next one should be easier, so I should be able to copy and paste. I'm not copy and pasting here because there's so much already going on. Alright, so, I've rewired all of this. And if I look at this, I'm not seeing anything dramatically. There's boilers. Maybe I should also be doing something about boilers. What's this? 50? No, you can put 100 boilers on there. That's fine. But, however, I need you to... We need to get some of these boilers off of here. Okay. Boiler. And then dunked right in there. Perfect. That will help clean the belt a little bit too. Okay. Alright. So, let's pause and reflect on what we've done. We should be seeing the delayer in play right now. Yes. And so it's just stretching everything out. And over time, this will just delay and delay and delay. And we should get perfectly smooth, perfectly even, beautiful distribution of materials on the belt. And that will have maximum efficiency for making things. Really disappointed in having to do this. But I'm glad there was a solution-ish. Just we have a vulnerability now in that I have to remember that this line is not to be used for alarms ever. Yeah, alright, so nothing is flipping out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wire one of these over here to, well, okay. I suppose I have to wire all of these first. That's nothing terrible. Then we'll see if we can copy and paste this over onto the next one, and then we're going to use that blueprint this way. Okay. Everyone drawing from the source, with the knowledge that if I mess this up, it will completely choke the entire belt for everything. So don't mess it up, right? Okay. Everyone should be getting the news. Yep. Alright, now, our new configuration right here. The new sensation is this sort of pattern. There. And I can just take you, put this right here, right? And then that updates all of the wires. No, it doesn't. It doesn't get rid of the existing wires. Okay, okay. Shift click? Angry click. No, it doesn't work. It adds in the new wires, but it doesn't take away the old wires. You see? Alright, that'll save us some work. That's fine. I'll come back and I'll give all these guys a hug. And we'll do all 3 rows, and then we will come back and we will click on a whole bunch of stuff. Right? No, wait. We're gonna have to do one here. Well, actually, do these. This is even too much. We're gonna run into problems up here. That's fine. I know, we're not gonna run into problems everywhere. Alright, so that's the new pattern. And we have to repeat it right here. We copy this because it goes the other way. I suppose I could have angry forced it down. That was probably valid, right? And we should probably double check all of this, even though my brain is currently trying to escape my skull, run away and find a more exciting life anywhere. Maybe as a painter, lawn maintenance technician, something like that. Alright, so the situation is now, it has put in the new things correctly, but it has not destroyed the old thing. So we have to go unhook it, which is unfortunate, but it's not hugely cognitively intensive. How about that? I am going to have to check everything, because again, this is kind of super important to get right. And if I mess it up, it will be noticeable. Alright, that one's already taken care of for some reason. The fact I don't know what that reason is a little scary. But I'm just going to roll with it, right? Unhook, unhook. Probably never going to need more than these, right? I mean, we're reserving the space in case we do, but probably we're never going to need any more, right? Okay. Don't feel like bashing my head against the desk. So, alright, we're going to review this block. This is our friend. We all are getting the news from the newswire. The combined newswire right here. That tells us the state of the belt from the 3 probes. And it all gets added together. Great. And so these guys, no additional probes, no additional probes. All of these, no additional probes. All has the same pattern lighting up as I mouse over. No additional probes. So I should be able to, in a moment here, copy, paste, save this, as we have a new method of doing business now. Yeah, copy, paste, save the entire thing. Where have we put this? Where's our sushi wilt? Oh, it looks like we don't have one, huh? That's a bit of an oversight, I feel. Alright, so take you, then come here, and we just kind of angry build it, right? And that should give us a state where we have all of the new connections, but the old connections still persist. So if I just come along, and we should be seeing all sort. Yeah, look at that. That's a good verification. Look at it, 82K lamps on there because of all of the additional probes linked in. It's a good additional test. At the end of all this, we should see reasonable numbers. That'll tell me whether or not all of the probes have been removed from the system. And this gives us a little time, I suppose, to work on the mall. Maybe I'll play a little longer than normal. Try to assign all of these new assemblers to a purpose. The next episode, coal dust is the goal. Coal dust and coal with generalized coal processing. Yeah. Pretty normal. Right there. Almost done. Oh, almost done. Almost done and I'm free. Right now you see 20K lamps on there because almost all the probes are gone. We just have to carefully clip out all of these. Then we can move on with our lives. I'm kind of distressed at the lack of small parts though. I might have to do something about that. Alright, check a poll. We're at reasonable numbers for everything that's lamps and rubber. But lamps and rubber are what got out of hand before. Oh, we're almost at this. Oh, nice. That was definitely a good button to click. Okay, situation right now. I think we've done it. We've done it, team. If necessary, I can put more delay in here if I want, but I think this is probably going to be fine, right? Just to mix it up more and more. But small parts, huh? And that's really troublesome at the moment. Because we need small parts for engines. And this isn't even a splitter right here. Why didn't I use a splitter here? Oh, because of we're also putting the other thing, air core inductors on here. That's why. So is anything getting through, like, ever? Yeah, a little bit, but not much. Problem is we have a line for iron plate. We really need to improve iron. Maybe I need to go and do current level iron on the base and then extend it from there. It's actually going to be a bit of an issue because I'm going to need a lot of small parts coming up. Oh, nice. Perfect. Beautiful. Wonderful. Fantastic. I'm going to research this. Yeah, this one's longer than that. That was a tech that had not been adjusted to pi levels, which is good. We're going to have better stacking now. So this is the bottleneck we're looking at. It's just simply not enough. And how much competition do we have here? I think we have like a full whale trying to fill up at some points, right? Like that guy's unloading, that guy's loading, that guy's unloading, that guy's unloading. There's the whale. Not you. You. Okay, that guy took a lot, but maybe it's going to be okay. Maybe if I go and bring up a load from down south, it'll be okayer. I don't know. I'm going to stop thinking now, and I'm going to start assigning purposes to all of these machines. We already did the major things we needed. We need pump jacks. That is #1 priority. So hold on. I'm going to go get a soda. I'll be right back. Alright, soda acquired. Let's do this. I know since I'm not ending now, this is probably going to be a long episode, but whatever. Pump jack. Please make these. No specialty items. Beautiful. Pump jack second. Pump jack. You have also no specialty items. Wait, did these boxes not get placed? That's unfortunate. I hope that's not the same for all of them. Is that like that everywhere? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, so. You're regulated. You don't need to exist. Because you have no specialty items. It's all just normal stuff. And hopefully I will have these soon. Alright, what else do I need? We did boilers. We did oil burners. Should we just start directly on petroleum processing? Just start doing all these? I have space for it, right? Alright, why not? And you're just completely normal. You need an evaporator and a destructive distillation column. Okie dokie. So, evap. And right here, this destruct. You may take them from buffer chests. Are we not in network? Should you not? Oh, we aren't in network. That's why. Yeah, it's fine. We'll fix it. Our solution is right there, right? There. Now we are in network. Yes, and they're coming, and you have all the stuff you need, probably. I mean, probably. We're just gonna march down this. Oil derrick. Normal. You need just an evap. Oh, and a red destructive distillation column. Wow. You are expensive, my friend. So, evap. And a DD. Struct. Oh, right there. Yeah. And they're actually re-encrusted. Okay, good. So this is now taken care of. And we'll come through and we'll audit this all later. Oil sand extractor is, of course, needed. And you need just the usual stuff. So many small parts. We're gonna have to do something about that. Tar extractor. No, wait. Excuse me. Tar extractor. You need an automated factory. Ew. You need nothing strange. So, right there. Right there. You need a DD, an automated factory. So that's right there. And also a DD. Right there. And request from buffer chests. And we don't have any of those right now. Sorry, demand has somewhat spiked in the near term. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on this, eh? Alright, don't look at it anymore. So that's working. Next, cracker. For this, why do I keep doing the red ones first? Coal bed extractor. Oh, we haven't gotten the next level one yet. But that's just a research away, I think. So you need labs and chemical plants. So, oh, we have these. Nice. Here, and you can just have it. Here, take these. There you go. You also need labs. 1 stack of lab. And then you'll have everything you need, and we don't have the next level of you yet. So, great. Next up, Cracker. You need a lab. Oh, looks like we did miss the boxes again. This isn't going to be the last time I do this, I guess. Okay. Right there. And you need labs. So, lab right there. We just have, oh, request from buffer chests. Did I remember to do that? Yes. 5 on the way, and then I guess there's none left. Oh, you're gonna have all here. I regret helping you. Take them to be recycled. Which serves me right for going outside of the prescribed order. And that's just all normal stuff. Gas refinery needs a tar processing unit, which may or may not be available. Tar processing unit. Oh, it is available. Oh, wonderful. Oh, and you need a washer too. So, great. We have no washers? Really? I would expect that would be something we had in relative abundance at this point. Where, oh where, oh where, or where, oh where, oh where do we make washes? I don't know, do I? Oh, it's right there. And washers are just simply out, waiting for small parts and pipe to float by. Alright, don't pay attention to that. That's checked. That's a gas refinery, and we don't... There's the gas refinery. That is completely normal. So now it is heavy oil refinery. That's stuff we got. That's all stuff we got. Moving on. This is the one I really care about, for which we need a pressure pump. Pressure pump. There, it's on the way. That's it. Now we need... And I don't know who I'm joking. We don't have enough small parts to make this work. This is why I had the nichrome brought in specifically for this. Alright, anyway. Pump check we have done. Reformer we now do. You need, again, destructive distillation. Good. And it's going to take a while for that to come together. Oh, you need pie tanks. Pie tank 50s. So, pie tank 50. Request from buffer chests. Yeah, it should be fine, right? Okay, moving on. Reformer done. Ionic upgrader. Oh, wait, you need a reformer? Really? Reform. Right there. Request from buffer chest. This just means you have to actually donate to a chest. In perpetuity. Alright, ionic upgrader done. Ionic upgrader normal. Okay, good. Continue. Olefin plant. You need a pie tank 30 and a pump. Do we have pumps on the belt? think maybe we do? Yeah, we do. So you need a pt313 in the... Wait a second. And you need to be the right color. You need storage tanks and electrolyzers. These things are picky. And of course we have to come up here to do this. That was all, so I should copy this. You need storage tank and electrolyzer. So, electrolyzer. I don't know if you're available. You are storage tank. Is electrolyzer actually available? Where are you, electrolyzer? I don't actually know. Right there. It is not. I'm going to make a note of this. Electrolyzer. And I will go and I will make sure the supply is there for everything else. But you still need that. It's on the way. Great. Pump is on there. You need pie tanks in that size. Good. You should have everything you need to succeed. Now we have done with all that. Aren't I already making sulfur mines? Pretty sure I am. Yeah, sulfur mines. And so we're making that, we're making that. We're not making you, but we should save it for a line where things are broken, right? So we should save it probably for right over there. All right, let's go over there. Insert this here. So you need to make retorter, and that needs mechanical inserters. Mechanical arms right there. Those will come in, and you need to directly out into a buffer. Great. And we will never need anything else. Right here, you are a regenerative heat exchanger. That is everything I could ever want right there. Okay. Those two are taken care of. Which means, in toto, I am now done with all of petroleum processing buildings. So, great job, right? Nothing else here matters? No. Alright, so we jumped around. I think we need gas furnace, but we don't have the refined concrete, so there's no reason to do this. I don't dare do this. Breeder reactors, not yet. I'm going to need them for Bodos. All that needs to be done separately. This is not relevant. We went through all of this, right? So, good. And I think we went through all of this, right? We went from agitator to heat exchanger. That's a centrifugal fan, right? Agit. Are you an agit? No, that's a centrifugal pan. Are you an agit? No, you're a centrifuge. How many icons based on circles can there be? You're an agit. Do we go all the way to heat exchanger somewhere? Right there. All right, so we did agit to heat exchanger. And then we did that. And we kind of looked at this and walked away, right? And I'm still going to look at this and walk away. We did all of the plants we have access to right here. I think all the plants. Yeah. And so we could definitely do all of the animals now. But instead we're going to skip ahead. I know we skipped ahead and we just did chip shooter and electronics factory, right? For reasons that are not clear to me at this moment. Alright, so we're going to do the rest of this tab. So clay pit, normal, clay pit, normal. Chip shooter machine we did? Chip shooter and electronics factory. Okay. Not a PCB factory though. So you need a DD. Right there. Destructive distillation. Request from buffer chest. There's a line though, just so you're aware. And this is normal. Oh, and you need electronics factory. Ooh. Electronics factory. I don't even know if those are offered up. No. Add a note. Electronics factory. Okay. But you will be made. Next up. Fluidized bed reactor is actually very important. It's used absolutely everywhere, and you need an evap, huh? Evap. Wait. And it will come at some point. Don't get worked up about it. Particle accelerator. Do I do this? I guess I have to, right? And you have to be supplied. Alright, this is where copper cable goes to die. Give me an agit. And put that on the list. Agit. So, great. And that's just fine for now, right? So next, electronics factory, we got pulp mill, another DD. I kind of wish I had invested more in destructive distillation making, but at least it's being made early. It's close to the inputs. There you go. So that will come in, and now we make the red version. It's all stuff we don't have a single new ingredient in all of this, which I think is kind of remarkable. Biomolecular assembler. Need automated factories. Big sad. Oh, and of course we have to do this too. Bang, bang. Like that. Next. Wait a second, I haven't set this up correctly at all, because these guys have to be requesting the yellow versions. All of them, and I haven't done that once. We're doing that next episode. Automated factory. I know exactly where you are. Okay. You'll get it someday. Don't worry about it. Then we don't have a red version yet. Oh, I haven't set any of this up properly. It's just been a day of just clicking buttons. You know, I done either of these, rare earth extractor or phosphate mine. I kind of don't plan on using either of them, right? Kinda. There's no easy way to put this in, so I guess we just do it here, I suppose. So you need a jaw crusher and a soil extractor. And you're obnoxious. Stupid face. We want jaw crush and soil extract. And this will get made, I guess. Oh, soil extractor is not being offered. That doesn't make sense. So up here. Small parts. Okay, so we have a kind of small parts crisis right now. We need all this stuff again. You don't need jaw crushers though. Oh, I hope they're not on the way. Oh, that's terrible. Here, maybe if I cut it, all those bots will take things back to where they came from, and this will reset everything. Better not be heading for this. Alright, good. Alright, so you need these things, and you need fast inserters. Hungry machine, I have to tell you. That's off, that's off, that's off. Alright, so another tab taken care of. And this doesn't matter. So here we are at petroleum handling, which we just went through in total, which leaves us right here, which I think we've done everything, right? Have we done oxygen furnace to wet scrubber? Oxygen furnace. Oxygen furnace all the way over to wet scrubber. All right, so those are again all the buildings done. So that's really, I'm not going to do the big buildings. These are needed so rarely, I think I just will hand build them. Or maybe I'll install them later. I don't want them absorbing resources is what I'm trying to get at right now. I'll do it properly later. That's right, later. So again, checked all this off. Checked all this off. Haven't checked this off yet. Do I want this or do I want animals more? This is probably going to take longer, right? I guess we do this. We've done centrifuge. We do you now. Neutron absorber. We might need iron niobium on as a specialty item. We don't have a better version of you, so huzzah, I say. Here, don't I have a friend to return to the wild? We don't have a next level neutron absorber, so fine. Biomass power plant. Just absorb all my material, please. We don't have EVA, so this is going to be just a big old dead end right there. That's fine. Coal power plant. These are, okay, heat pipes. You have to put this on the list. Heat pipe. And you need gasifier and electric mining drill. So you want a gas, a fire, and electric mining drill. Great. Now you're ready forever. Only you don't buffer yourself. So you are then coal power plant Mach 2. You also need heat pipe. But everything else is normal. 30 self-assembly monolayer. Alright, that's a big problem, right? Coal power plant, gas power plant's just never going to be used. I'll build it anyway, I guess. Another DD, right? Alright, everything else is fine. Then you need gas power plant again. Everything is fine. And we're at the end, so we have to cycle back. Or rather, we're kind of at the start. Oh, we did this in the wrong order, didn't we? We put the stuff we want done up at the top, thinking it was going to be most important. We're not going to see these pump jacks being made for a long time. Alright, that's fine, though. I really should have done fish and such before I did all of this. So we had gas power plant, now it's oil power plant, right? Yeah, I definitely did mess up the priorities. Gas refinery and a DD. Okie dokie. Struct. And also a gas refinery. Excuse me. Gas refinery. That's probably going on the list too, right? gas refinery. I'm not dealing with this tomorrow. We're going to go over it again. I'm not dealing with this today. I'm going to go over this again tomorrow. And this is a oil power plant. We don't have a level 2 of yet. Alright, I guess. Whatever. You need mining drills. It is right there, right there. You shall have your mining drills. You will not, however, have your small parts. Don't ask. And I don't think I'm going to do the blimps, right? I don't care enough. Like, this has to be done in a different way. All of the turbines and such. Yeah, we're just going to skip straight forward to this stuff. You need mining drills. Do that. However, you do this. Geothermal plants on the way. Followed by aerial base. No. We're going to deal with that later, I think. If at all. So you need automated factories and electric mining drills. Ew. Oh, that's not good. Automated factories and electric mining drills. There we go. So, any of you requesting electrolyzers too? Right, so done here. We're done with this tab. It's time to 2 animals, right? Even though they're probably not going to be made for ever. Just literally ever. We have, I don't know if we even have ever made a single butchery. Oh, okay. We made some. This is waiting on, it is waiting on monolayer as well. Alright, so let's just get through this. And tomorrow we'll go through it over again, or maybe the next day or whatever. It's time for all animals. We did augs. We're going to do fish next. Because those are the only real important ones to get started. Do we do creature chamber and stuff like that? Do we do recycling center? I want to say we didn't. Do recycling center? We got out of order, and it makes it hard to know what we're doing right and what we're doing not right. I can't exactly search for it, can I? Well, probably can. You can search for anything. My point is, I probably can't manage that. Not that no one can manage that. There's a subtle difference between these things. Alright, I'm going to say compost. And you're going to do red compost. Perfect. You will be made in like 10 hours. And then atomizer we saw was already made, right? Why did I make the atomizer? Atomizer, future chamber. Oh wait, we did. Gene lab. We didn't make the composter though. Why? Why? What drove me to do this? Oh, we got to here and then we stopped. And we already made that and we already made that and that's okay. Reproductive set. We should have done this a long time ago, right? Given how they're needed for everything. But, well, never said I was smart. Probably gonna have to start importing EVA. Right, you need storage tanks. Storage tanks. Bring in a pile. Then you will get that occasionally, one day. And that's all normal stuff. And then collector's been made. Alright, and then we started doing all the plants, leading only animals. And we're going to skip ahead and we're going to do fish farm. Why is this one broken too, I wonder? It's probably broken in my template as well, isn't it? There you go. Alright, fish farm needs labs for some reason. lab. Done. Done. Alright, so good. We are absolutely 100% low on small parts. And then fish farm 2. That's all normal stuff. And then I suppose we just do all of the aquatic stuff in some order, right? Yeah, Relesia plantation. Here, I'm gonna write that down. Relesia plantation. This is gonna be another stretch of everything being weird, isn't it? And that, of course, is not being offered to the system. And that is, what, Zilliphopool? Zilliphopool again, please. We're just going to let this develop over 10 to 20 hours. Trits, be normal. We like trits, because trits are normal. It's got a little trit on it. How is this hard? And you're okay. Artificial oh, we already making you. Stop. That's one of the first things we made. Aerogel. Phosphate glass. Niobium titanium alloy. None of these things are happy words. That's not what we want. We don't even have the level 2 of that. Alright, noted. Oh, and how did I already have a buffer chest here for out? Alright, so there's a lot of questions on the Dilmo pool right there. But we already did sponges and that and that. So all that's left are the animals. And I don't think I want to do them in any particular order, right? So automated factory and gasifier. Once again, very expensive. Then right here, gas. There you go. That'll get you that stuff. Don't need a red one for really angry bees. Africanized bees right here. And then that's good. And we skip this. We're getting close to being done, and this has taken way too much time. And we are still not done. After this, we're going to have to go over it all again. And by over it, I mean the entire thing. Ogs we're already making. Dingrits? Concrete wall. That's something. That needs to go on a list right here. I want to bet that's going to be a specialty item, though. Dingrit. What's a dingrit anyway? It's a dingrit pack. And we don't have level 2 version of you? No, we do not. Alright, that's fine. Just means we do this. Beautiful. Actually no. We still do this. Alright, never mind. Don't look at it. It's fine. Muckmoo pasture. Bring in a storage tank, please. Storage tank. Beautiful. That will make moo pasture. We need 500 soil. I really have to consider doing that as a specialty item, but I don't need it quickly is the thing. It just doesn't matter if it takes forever. So it'll probably be fine, right? Muckmoo, Fagnots. I know absolutely nothing about the Fagnots. I haven't looked ahead at all. They have been beyond the horizon of what is possible. Cotton guts, though, they're pleasant. Then red cotton guts. Right there. Great and great again. We're almost done. We're almost forced to stop, in fact. Scrondex. What is a Scrondex? I don't know, but I do know I have a place to make one. Then Ulrich, the happy whistling horses. Somebody told them about the bees, though. They now whistle mournfully. The Varrock paddock needs a microorganism mine, which is unexpected. Yeah, you. We have to write that down. Microorganism mine. Of course, we have to go through and set this all up properly with trashing out, which I haven't done even once. Red Varrocks. Okay, great. Is that it? No, we're at Corlex's. And that, I think, is it. We only have like 3 more areas, which I think I'll just leave blank for right now. For things I realize I need, you know? Alright, that's pretty good for an incomplete day's work. We certainly accomplished something. Yes, of course we did. Strange how the lamps aren't going down nearly as much as I thought they would. We've eliminated a lot of boilers, though, and a whole lot of rubber. Otherwise, the numbers look pretty good. We even have 200 monolayer on there. We're bottlenecked on small parts now, aren't we? I really should pay attention to that. I really should. Okay, what I should do at very least is double this, you know? I can bring in more. Just bring in more and just smelt more inefficiently. There's no reason why this can't happen. Just have more. They're gonna have to be working the rails eventually. Just bring in more. All right, we're gonna put that on the list. More iron! Exclamation point. All right, I'm tired. I don't want to play anymore. Let's talk about what happened here today, right? And some great stuff has happened today. It's been pretty centered, actually. Still been centered enough. Oh, don't hear that. Someone take care of that so I don't have to hear that noise. Okay, looks like if someone wants to fix this, it's gonna have to be me. This is a downside in the structure of okay, so that actually took care of it. This is a downside in the structure of the embassy, and that I realized it had a weakness on the backside. I did not realize the weakness was so severe, you know, that there was danger of losing the gasoline pipes. And that is kind of an issue that's too late to solve now, right? There we go. I think that's pretty good. Maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so what happened in the North Factory today? Exactly one thing. We placed down another column of mall. We hooked it all up together. We added in a distribution system down here, a mixer of some sort, and we completely rewired all of the supplies for the sushi belt so that they all read off a combination of the mixer branch, the interstitial branch, and the main belt. And this will hopefully simplify things and allow the mixer to actually do its job, which is to mix. What else did I do here today? I think absolutely nothing. Future goals are going to be adding more iron, adding coal processing to right here, getting coal dust and coal out, as well as waste coal processing. A joke that will be. And that will go into the columns, the sorting, material sorting area in the material sorting units, which have been prepared for it. So great job. Looks great, feels great, I am great. How are you? So next up, those things. Also, I have to rewalk all of this and check on all of this, and especially probably rewire all these first and then check it all again. Because I neglected to set up waste bin capabilities for the entire stack I touched today. But we managed to get through basically all the buildings I ever care about with some room for more for later. I think maybe I should do high pressure turbines in there. Yeah, yeah, I probably should have done that. I'll think about it when I'm going to put in those last three slots, but I'm not going to need power for such a long time. And like I'm gaining power right now. Okay, I'm talking too much. I've been at this too long. Stop it. Stop it. Just don't talk. Um, what did I do down in the South factory today? Well, I increased sulfuric production, maybe. I didn't look at it. I reworked power to the glass stack. Isn't that an old phrase come again new? I've been working on liquid power to the glass stack the entire game, and it keeps rotating around what is good and what is bad, what should be used and what is not. Right now we're using a sushi pipe with high and low distillates. Strangely, this doesn't come out to medium distillates. You would think that would be logic, but no, that's not how it works. But anyway, glass is back on. Because glass is back on, lamps are back on. Because lamps are back on, fish is back on. Because fish is back on, Timmy should be back on. As Timmy is back on, the entire base should work again. So let's just not think about that anymore. Also in news, we added another half stack of iron nexalit smelters. So we're kind of at the max space here. Hopefully this is enough to keep everything going. This will ultimately manifest itself in the form of gearboxes, which are used absolutely everywhere. I'm very sad I don't have a level 2 smelter, and it's at the next tech tier, so you're not going to see one for a while, friends. I also touched sodium hydroxide, which had a bad vent line. It could not deal with the situation where it needed to actively vent its chlorine, so I arranged that to get it down there. That's good. Um, did I do anything else? We fixed the uranium bullet maker down here, which had gotten clogged on ash because I was too lazy to ever set that up. So, oh, I just put that in a caravan. I never actually assigned that caravan to anyone. I should go fix that one day. That's not going to happen right now. And between all that stuff, I think that was everything I did down here today. Um, yes, I am done. Episode too long. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Go away now.